A whole lot of nothing really happened this week.
Yeah, this episode could have been 5 minutes. Or as I put it earlier, it could have been an email.
Really could have.
Yeah.
Really could have. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Inuyasha. It's episode 147. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Allen, Lady
Oh.
Ralph Buddy. We are discussing season 6, episode number 6, or episode 144, entitled Hosenki and the Last Shard.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, Inuyasha and Kagome are like, we gotta go to Inuyasha's dad's grave. That's where they're trying to find and everything. That's what we're gonna go find. But Inuyasha goes out to find Byoga because he wants to find out about the Black Pearl, and then he runs into, "Hey, it's me, Tonosai. I'm just making a sword, I guess. I don't know." And then,
Hello, Lord Inuyasha, Master Inuyasha, it's me, Myoga. I would like to tell you about the Black Pearl and how it doesn't work anymore because you already used it. Now it's a part of your eyeball.
They're also really happy because, like, you finally respect your dad. And he's like, no, I don't.
no, I just really want to go
I
there
just
to get
want
this
to go
shard.
back there.
Yeah, so they're like, you can't go
And
to the
Yoga's like, yeah, but Kagome's a scrub.
yeah, you can't go to
She
their
didn't even recognize it.
can't go there via the pearl. It's done. There's really no other way to go there. Also, if there was a shard there, Kagome would have found it when you were there last, which would make sense, I guess. But also, like, then you're just like, but what if something else has happened?
Hmm. Or
So
she
like,
was a baby then,
yeah.
basically.
And they're also guys like, I don't think a shard would end up there. That seems weird.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, we also realized we'd watched those episodes like 4 years ago now at this point, which is like, oh boy.
That's bananas.
Yeah. So yeah, Yoga's like, there's really no other way to do this except for like, if you went and found Hosenki, he made the Black Pearl. He also makes a bunch of other jewels and everything. So if you find him, he made the Black Pearl for your dad. So like, if you find him, maybe you'll have something that can help you get there. And they're like, and Yoga's like, all right, you're coming with me. We're heading off. What about me? No, you get to stay there. Make your weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hakudoshi is just on a cliff, just hanging out, and Kagura's like, "What if I killed this kid?" And he's like, "I could read your mind.
Meh, here's some stuff I'm gonna throw at
I'm gonna
you.
throw some rocks at you." And she's like, "Oh, stop it." Kana and Kohaku are just carrying the other infant around, and Sesshomaru and gang are following them. Sesshomaru's like, "If I follow them, I can find Naraku, and I can kill him."
Hee.
Jockin's like, "Oh, God, he's gonna kill me."
Friends just dunking on him the whole time.
Yeah. Inuyasha decides to climb a cliff for some reason.
Mm-hmm. He can't wait the 10 seconds it takes for Kirara to
No, it's just,
ascend.
I gotta climb this for some reason. And then there's like an overhang that pops up at one point. He's like, I'm just gonna break this with the wind scar and then jump off these fragments, and that's how I'm gonna get up here. It's very convoluted and just dumb for no reason.
It makes no sense. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's a very Inuyasha solution to a problem, but at the same time, it's like,
It's a problem he himself created.
right, you didn't have to do any of that.
Yeah. He gets to the top of the cliff, and then Hakudoshi's there. He's like, haha, I'm here. We'll see which one of us makes it to the graveyard. Anyway, see ya. And Yasha's like, that was weird.
He also accuses him of killing the guy, and he's like, nah, I didn't. You'll
You shall
see.
see soon. So yeah, they find where Hosenki's supposed to be, and a giant clam comes out of the water, clamshell, and then opens up, and he's like, "Who's there?" And Yoga's like,
It's me, Myoga.
and Hosenki's like, "Oh, hey, what's up?
Oh, hey, what up, dude?
What up? No jewels. Got no jewels for you." They're like, well, that's weird. And they're like, all right, well, what about jewels? And he's like, my dad made those. I'm his son. My dad died. Like, who killed him? He's like, old age.
Old age. Yeah, he just died,
Old age
normally.
got him. He used all the jewels. So there's no more jewels. And he's like, well, I could make some, but it's gonna take like 100 years. And they're like, we can't wait 100 years. So that's a no go. And then we get like the end of the episode where it felt like it was going to end like 5 times, and then it just kept going and going and going and going.
But nothing was happening.
No. Kagura was just waiting around, and Hakudoshi shows up and is like, hey, I got an errand for you. Um, Kana and Kohaku walk into an abyss where Naraku's waiting for them, and then Sesshomaru loses the scent of them. He's like, dang it. Where could they have gone? I guess I'm just going to keep walking through this water. Inuyasha's like, Yoga, there's got to be another way to this netherworld. We got to figure it out. And Yoga's like, there isn't. No. Then Kagura's like, oh, by the way, there is. If you go to this mountain in the realm of fire, there's a gateway. You can go there, and it'll take you there. And then she just pieces out immediately afterwards. And Yoga's like, I mean, I guess that's true, but also you really don't want to do that.
It's a trap.
It's really bad. That's a bad place to be. Don't go there.
And yeah, she's like, well, we're going there.
Yeah, and also she was like, yeah, Hakadoshi told me to come tell you this. All right, bye. See ya.
Bye. Bye.
And that's how we end this episode. Like I said, a lot of this was 24 minutes of just 3 bits of information, really.
Yeah. I think you could have condensed it. I put it into whatever the next episode is.
Yeah. Here's a note here, which also really tells you how much this is kind of just
Oh no.
a bit piece of the episode of an episode. I mean, this episode only covered one chapter of the manga as well, which tells you something. In the manga,
okay, yeah.
In the manga, Hakudoshi never made an appearance to Inuyasha when he sought out Hosenki for a jewel to reach the borderland. The part of Inuyasha and the others having to climb a cliff is just added to the episode to fill the time the episode takes up. So that's why that part seems very pointless.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, not a whole lot happening this week. But next time, we'll be discussing episode 145 entitled Bizarre Guards at the Border of the Afterlife. We're going to go to the Realm of Fire and go to that gateway, and there's going to be some guards there, and they're going to fight Inuyasha and the gang.
Somebody's got to die to open the gate.
Yes, so we'll see how that all takes place next time.
Mm-hmm.
But for now, if you'd like more from us, head on over to seasonlandcheckup.com or sec.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Season Land Checkup OVA. You also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Ann Ladium, go to annladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter, TikTok at Anime Checkup. Follow us on Blue Sky, seasonlandcheckup.com. You can buy our books, Sunshine Moment, a critical analysis of Love Life, Sunshine, Hot Tubs, and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. And sports on Patreon, patreon.com/SACOVA.
Mm-hmm.
So join us next time as we fight some guards that are hard to fight.
Beat him up.